target. Well, still time. Janssen doing well, linking up with his strike partner. Creeping in. As the lines come on. Kane, yes! It's a hat-trick for Harry. And he leads in the Golden Boot race with one game to go.
Well, you can see it means a lot to him on a personal front. It does to any striker. You can get hold of that goal.
He's suffering for 3. As here he is again. He hasn't stopped with 3. There's more. There's 4 from Harry Kane.
Sports Radio 88.9 Real FM, your champions dial, a freaky, fabulous Friday morning. Yes, indeed. Highlights of that game, Leicester City. And, of course, Tottenham Hotspur. You know, it ended 6-1 in favour of Tottenham. And, oh, my goodness, yes, goals just coming in and in and in. Harry Kane and, of course, his son. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yes, not his biological son. But then, of course, you get the drift. You get the point right there. And goals coming in. 6 from Kane and 2 from Son. And there it is, putting the nail in the coffin of Leicester City. And that's how we wrap it up. Yes, indeed, how we set it off right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Real FM, your champions dial. A beautiful, freaky, fabulous Friday morning right here. Time to let you know everything that's happening all around the big, beautiful world of football. Football 360 Degrees is the program. The Jiggy Man is in the building. Kilani Abdullah Hakim Adeshola is my name. And I know you are just ready to get onto it. Of course, you know you can get on board 0700000089 as a number to dial. You can tweet at 889 Real FM and the Facebook fan page Sports Radio Brilla for Rilla. Yes, indeed. And so much to give you so little time. Not to worry, because we will make the most of it. Letting you know that a lot is happening, because West Ham are considering a £20 million bid. For who? For Manchester City striker Kelechi Iheanacho. Yes, boss Slaven Bilic has been short of options up front in a very difficult season with Andy Carroll and Diafra Sakho frequently injured. Iheanacho has scored 7 goals this season, but the Nigerian international has only started 1 league game since the start of 2017. Why? And with Sergio Aguero and Gabriel Jesus ahead of him and manager Pep Guardiola's estimations, Iheanacho may look to move for more first team opportunities. Now, Bilic will make promising teenagers Reece Oxford and Domingos Quinn available on a season-long loan this summer. The pair are widely recognized as 2 of the most promising young footballers in the country. Will it be a good move for Kelechi Iheanacho to go to West Ham? Oh well, we'll find out when I bring you on board, and of course when I invite the analysts onto the show this beautiful morning. Let's also reveal to you that French League 2 club RC Lens are showing interest in midfielder Ogene Caro Etebo, who currently plays for Portuguese top flight club Fiorense. The 21-year-old's impressive displays for Fiorense this season have attracted interest from different European clubs. Now, according to Portuguese reports, Lens recently sent scouts to watch Etebo in action for Fiorense, but it is unclear whether the French second-tier outfit will press on their interest for the combative midfielder. Etebo, whose current contract with Fiorense ends next year, has 3 goals and 3 assists this season. Fiorense are 8th and 45 points to the 18-team Portuguese top flight league table. They are just 4 points away from the 6th position, which is the Europa League qualification spot. A freaky fabulous Friday morning it is. Let's go. Let you know that Cameroon coach Hugo Broos yesterday announced a 30-man squad for the 2017 FIFA Confederations Cup coming up in Russia from the 17th of June to the 2nd of July. The Belgian coach, whose team will face Nigeria's Super Eagles in August in the 2018 World Cup qualifier, called up 7 new players for the competition, which will be competed by the continental champions in the different federations across the globe. Now, Cameroon are in Group B of the 18 competition with world champions Germany, South American champions Chile, and Australia. Bruce handed first-time invitations to CSKA Sofia of Bulgaria's Petrus Bumal, Servette of Switzerland striker Jean-Pierre Nsame, defender Jean-Charles Castelletto of Red Star in the French League 2, and Spanish Segunda Division defender Lucien Ouna of Alcorcon.
Bravo, Romeo, India, Lima, Alpha.
The crowd are on their feet.
B-R-I-L-A, Brila. www.brila.net, where everything sports meet, including your radio.
The name of the game. Football. The name of the game. Football. The name of the game.
Yes, a beautiful morning it is right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla 4. Relax to let you know how things are percolating as it concerns around the letter game. Yes, the game of football it is. Let's let you know that N'Golo Kante collected his Football Writers Player of the Year award last night, and the Chelsea midfielder has set his sights on winning even more silverware next season. Well deserved, you'd say. The Blues have already clinched the Premier League title, and Arsenal stand in the way of a domestic double, with the teams set to face each other in the FA Cup final later this month. Who's your money on? You'll tell me later when I bring you on board. Kante was present at the Landmark Hotel to pick up his award to go alongside his PFA gong, and the France international is eyeing an unprecedented quadruple next term. Kante received the most votes in a poll, taking in the FWA's 340 strong members, with a 26-year-old beating teammate Eden Hazard and third place Dele Ali to win the award.
Next season gonna be a new challenge because we're gonna try to keep us title. We're gonna try to win again the two cups, and also we're gonna have the Champions League. And in the club like Chelsea, we want to win everything. We're gonna try to win everything.
Yeah, soft-spoken, you think, oh, what a gentle lad he is, until he turns into a lion on the field of play. Of course, testimony, the award's going his way, and more to come. God willing, touch wood, somebody. That is, of course, if you're superstitious. All right, moving on, let's let you know that although teams like Liverpool are keen on his signature, Monaco have rejected a $75 million offer for Kylian Mbappe and will do whatever it takes to persuade the player to remain in France for the upcoming season, as according to the club's vice president, Vadim Vasiliev. The Reds have expressed their interest on paper, but the boss of the French team, Dmitry Rybolev, is convinced that the particular transfer can wait for another year. Now, the offer has been rejected by Monaco, who believe that the price tag carried by their prodigy should read a number above 100 million euros. The young striker produced exceptional performances both domestically and in the Champions League, attracting several clubs around Europe, and Vasiliev claimed that despite Len Monegos' undisputed will to retain the player's services, the club will indeed respect his decision. All right, let's let you know that former Barcelona boss Gerardo Tata Martino has laughed off claims that compatriots Lionel Messi and Javier Mascherano had a say on team selection during his time at the club. Very laughable, he said. Those were allegations that were leveled at Martino during his spell in charge, with some claiming that player power influenced the decisions that were made. However, Martino, who is now in Major League Soccer at Atlanta United, insisted that there is no basis to such rumors. The Argentine now finds himself in the United States after coming close to winning a double, with Barcelona being beat by Atletico Madrid on both occasions and leading his country to 2 Copa America finals, both of which they lost. Yes, Sports Radio 88.9 Real FM, your champions are a freaky, fabulous Friday morning, and of course it's still football action. Anywhere you are on the globe, you know that you definitely can view what's going on as well as listen live, and all you need to do is log on to www.brilla.net and all the action at your fingertips. You can also participate when you pick up the phone and you dial 070000000889. You can tweet at 889 Brilla FM, and of course the Facebook fan page Sports Radio Brilla for Rilla. Yes, it's all about football players, football personalities, and yes, one man, his name Sexy Says Fabregas, has come out to put words out about one man, the man a lot of people admire and love and say he is the greatest when it comes to the game of football. I admire him a lot. Regardless of all his achievements, he is still so humble, talking about humility. Let's have a listen to Sexy Says Fabregas.
I admire a lot Leo Messi, because after what he's done in football, after what he's achieved, what he is to every kid in the world, to every grown-up nearly who likes sport or football, that he kept it so humble. The way he is, the way he treats everyone, the way, you know, he lives his life with his wife, with his kids, so normal. It's not easy. It's so easy nowadays when everyone talks so highly of you, when you've won so much for so many years, that you are the best player in the world, that sometimes you lose it a little bit, and you are not in the real world, but he is very, very much, and I appreciate that, because I consider him my friend, and you know, it's not easy, and for me it's fantastic that someone like him can be the way he is.
Yes, aside from being the most gifted football player in the world at this moment, yes, another award going the way of Lionel Messi, and that is the award for humility, or is it humility, like some will say. Yes, yes, yes. A humble man, despite the accolades, despite the fame, despite the money, he still keeps it very, very simple. The way to live life, yes, indeed, and that surely is the way to go. All right, it's at this point I must bring in the analyst this beautiful morning. That includes you. Jump in on it and pick it up from where you can. 0700-0000-889. That's the number to dial. Don't forget, you can also tweet at 89 Brilla FM, and of course the Facebook fan page Sports Radio Brilla for Rilla. Better one. Yes, the ruler of the Meta Kingdom is Sergey Edafe. Good morning to you. How are you doing today, brother man?
Yeah, I did very, very fine. Good morning to you as well, and to the greatest backroom staff anyone can have. Kinsley, good morning to you.
Okay, yes, I was going to say good morning to you too, Mr. Iden. Definitely going to be pulling
if you guys have something to say about
board.
Messi, I think I have something to say about you too. Fantastic guy, man.
No, but he can be very mean sometimes. Talking about this.
I'm mean, so I like mean people. I like mean people.
Okay.
I don't like nice people. Nice guys are fake.
Oh, really? But I'm a nice guy.
You're a devil.
All right, yes, football action right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. And yes, coming into the party, Chidozie Okoroje. You call him the Elder. You lose something overdose?
It does look like Elder. And then the 90 is a small boy, but it does look like Elder. Come with a big belly like.
Well, see, put some respect on my name.
Kamala. Come like Kamala. Respect where Kamala.
Like Birdman.
All right, gentlemen. A freaky fabulous Friday, yes,
indeed. But then, the Birdman kind of guy.
Let's look at our lads who are attracting attention. Of course, I will not go anywhere else as not starting from Kelechi Iheanacho. West Ham considering a £20 million bid for him. We've talked about Kelechi already this season and why he has seen so little play time. And now West Ham preparing a £20 million bid for him. Will it be a good move for Kelechi Iheanacho to go to West Ham, if only to get more playing time? That's the thing, gentlemen.
Oh, well, when you look at Kelechi Iheanacho, of course, you want to say he's not being seen regular playing time right there at Manchester City. And, of course, it's only normal for you to move to a club where you feel that, yes, you will be seeing action week in, week out. I think it's not really been a good one for Kelechi Iheanacho. When Pep Guardiola came, a whole lot of people questioned whether he will be able to start. But then, in the absence of Aguero, I remember when Aguero was given a match ban because of, some... yeah, exactly. And then Kelechi Iheanacho stepped up, especially in the game against Manchester United, beg your pardon, scored at Old Trafford, and a whole lot of people thought, okay, this guy has come to stay. But then something somehow just went wrong. I don't know what, and then he started seeing on the bench. So for me, I would advise Kelechi Iheanacho to run to West Ham because, of course, they don't have players there that can really trouble him like Gabriel Jesus and Sergio Aguero. So I think he should get playing time there.
I go with that anyway, but make it look the offers too. If anything bigger, I hear Everton is also looking. If Everton they look your side and West Ham, the West Ham will never be a force to reckon with on the European scene. But with the way Everton did so, even if they sell a Lukaku is between 70 and 100 million pounds. Like it or not. So if they sell a Lukaku, they'll still reinforce, even though they go keep some, but they will still reinforce the squad. So it looks likely that an Everton will do him a whole lot more good than a West Ham. West Ham might not struggle next season, but they still also might struggle.
It's a toss-up. You never know what's going to happen. Yes, indeed.
But I don't want to live my life on the toss-up card.
That's true.
I don't control my destiny.
Okay, don't let's discriminate now. While we're talking about one lad going to another club, let's talk about another lad who also might be looking to go to another club. And it's RC Lens showing interest in Ogenekaro Etebo. Yes, might not be as prolific as Kelechi Iheanacho, but also doing well in his own right. So that move from Firenze, where, of course, his contract moves on run out, to RC Lens, would that be a better move? Would that be a good move?
Is RC Lens coming to the top league in France? Because that's something I need to check. RC Lens are in the second division. Yes. So if they're in Ligue 2 and you're moving for Firenze, Ogenekaro Etebo not get, I'm sorry to say, but he not get 10 years to play for a career. He can't be moving from lower division to lower divisions, hobnob, he could become a super player because it is the next best thing to Daniel Dabola Amokachi right now. So if he's going to move, let him come to a top league. I'd rather he's playing in the top division in France than going to Arsenal.
Well, it's about offers. His contract will end next year, so hopefully he will get better offers.
A free agent is a powerful person. A free agent is a powerful person. When you're free in today's world, now in those days when you be free agent, you're a jobless man. A free agent right now, you don't know what is Zlatan Ibrahimovic negotiate. Yes, he is not Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but a free agent means you can walk into any top division team and say, look, you're not going to pay transfer fee on me. So give me a good salary and I'll play my life for you.
Talking about Lens, they are close to promotion. They have 62 points from the league, though. Should they win their last game this weekend, they might just gain promotion.
Unless that, if they're not gain promotion, make them respect themselves.
If they do gain promotion, I think it will be a good one for Oganeka Table playing in the French league.
So when Oruma go there, we think a good one.
You know, when you look at, not many Nigerian players play their trade these days in the French league, except for maybe Vincent Nyama and Dixon Wakeme, who plays for Angel. But then you also want to look at it that yes, it's a top league, and if he goes there, I think it's a good one.
So a bit of a gamble, but one that might pay off at the end of the day.
Exactly.
All right. Let's talk about gamble and let's talk about money. Yes, lots of money. Now, Monaco have rejected a £75 million offer for Kylian Mbappe. Yes, indeed. And that's one thing we're going to x-ray a little bit later on, because of course, you know, money, when money talks, something definitely always works. But then going back to this man, soft-spoken, we heard his voice earlier on, and then we said, so soft-spoken when you're talking to him, a perfect gentleman, but on the pitch of play, it turns into a tiger. Talking about N'Golo Kante, who collected his Football Writers Player of the Year award, and he started to take even more next season. What do you have to say about this lad, gentlemen?
I think on two fronts, I want to look at it from two fronts. Every time I see N'Golo Kante show up to win award, it goes back to that comment they made earlier in the season that when Eden Hazard say every time he's playing, it seems like N'Golo Kante is a twin. Why one set of people are arguing Eden Hazard should win Ballon d'Or? He's always coming second best to N'Golo Kante. Swan Award in England now, second best. PFA Award, second best. You might be shocked now when they do the Chelsea Award too. Second best. That's it. But talking about quadruple, make N'Golo Kante don't forget, say, what happened to Leicester last season, this season that might happen to Chelsea next season. Not like they will struggle for relegation, no, but adding European competition, because the English league has become so weak that they no longer know how to merge competition. Jose Mourinho played in Europa, he couldn't make the top four. Leicester played in Champions League, they couldn't defend their title. The season before too, Chelsea played in the Champions League, then further they couldn't even make it. They ended up in 10th position. So on current form, on today's form, English team don't know how to manage the combination of European competition and domestic competition, where Juventus is aiming for a treble, Real Madrid is aiming for a double, and the rest of them, English teams don't know how to manage that one. So for them to add the quadruple, so make it take a easy.
All right, before I throw the phone lines open, because they're already buzzing, yes indeed, we must once again take a look at decisions that managers make that don't go down too well with the fans. Now, despite his excellent season with Real Madrid, where he's 2 matches away from snatching the double, Karim Benzema was not included in Didier Deschamps' list of call-ups for the French national team's upcoming fixtures. Now, the 48-year-old coach tried to defend his decision by claiming that his only intention was to protect the harmony of his team.
And that's true.
And that's exactly what I wanted to point out, you know. That is a good reason, but then will it go down well with the fans? I want to protect the harmony of my team, but this is a player who is doing so well, who's been scoring goals, he's been consistent.
The French football fans are, I'm sorry to say, I'm more mature than the Nigerian football fans. Let me put it that way. Because in Nigeria, they'll tell you no matter. They will bring the English of man management. It doesn't have good man management. That's why.
But the funny thing is, it's coming from the player now, because Benzema has accused Deschamps for being inconsistent and avoiding to give a good reason behind his absences from the fans.
Benzema tried to blackmail Matthew Valbuena. That matter got as far as parliament, got as far as prime minister, got as far as president. So that you cannot wake up on. There's something I was taught in management that when your company make a paradigm shift from aggressivity to soft pedal, don't put yourself in the aggression side and still be aggressive when they don't soft pedal. So when your government, there's a government policy that says we don't want this man there, he's an Obote man. Don't try to be the nice guy to bring him in, because what you do, you will lose your job at the end of the day. So Didier Deschamps is being a company man at the same time, knowing fully well that he gets a plethora of stars. When we say if he do without Karim Benzema, they went to the Euros finals without Karim Benzema, even though they don't win now. That's enough. Who expected France to get to the finals before? So not big deal. Benzema, no Benzema.
Right, overdose. I'll come to you in a bit, but let's take some calls right about now. Hello, good morning to you. It's Football 360 Degrees.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Lovely conditions.
Good morning.
You're sounding dull today.
Bros, good morning. I'm okay. I'm angry with the Logote.
Oh, okay.
What's I do now? No verse, bros.
But good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Well, I don't understand why my brother Aliko to come and say that the Chelsea going to struggle in everything because we are playing Saturday. Why is talking like that? We have Anthony Conte, Eja.
That's how you guys have Mourinho. You ended in 10th.
Mourinho Sabi.
No, Mourinho no Sabi.
Yes, he knows Sabi.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. His beef to Legbet. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Akim.
Good morning to you, bro.
Yeah, this is the prophetic voice, Moses Sniper.
All right.
Prophetic voice.
We're talking
yeah,
for...
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to make my contribution concerning what Legbete said about the quadruple Conte is dreaming of next season. I think is a little bit over ambitious, and I think Chelsea will not do badly next season, but we should learn to manage expectation and then look forward to a good season next season. But Chelsea will do very well, and I know that Conte is going to reinforce the team perfectly.
All right, thank you so much. A lot of Chelsea fans being defensive this morning. Hello, good morning.
This is a sign that next season.
Good morning, King.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Overdose.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, this is John back on the line.
All right, John, let's hear from you.
Yeah, I would like to comment concerning Kelechi Iheanashaw's move to West Ham.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a good idea.
If it goes down.
Overdose narrated that he didn't know the reason why Kelechi Iheanashaw's performance dwindled earlier on in the season. But I would like to say the reason is because according to, there was a particular Ghanaian player from Arsenal some seasons back. Hello? No, it's a Frimpong.
Okay, Jotes. Okay, Frimpong, yes.
He made a revelation that the English players are being favored at the expense of some non-EU players. And that is what Kelechi Iheanacho and even including Alex Iwobi, that's what they are suffering now.
Gabriel Jesus is not an English player.
No,
Aguero is not an English player. Yaya Toure is not an English player.
No.
Yaya Toure plays in that team.
All right.
I'm saying this because
that revelation is baseless, so bros. That revelation is baseless.
Kelechi, what's his name? This English guy that was nowhere near Kelechi Iheanacho last season started getting playing time at his expense.
Yeah, I think what you're doing is you try to make it seem as if his performance dwindled. What is really his performance, or that he simply wasn't being played?
He wasn't being played.
He wasn't being played. That's the thing. He wasn't as if he wasn't informed. Exactly.
Better options.
Yeah, I'm also buying the theory of because it's not English. That's not that. When Yaya Toure know the play, people almost shred Pep Guardiola. And Pep Guardiola played Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure is playing.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Ide had something on this one. Yes, indeed.
It's done well. It's always a long season, and I don't think it's done well. It's always a long season, and I don't think that a young player will cope, the whole season. So, he has not been playing recently, but understandable. So, because some other players that were injured are back as well. So they've got a big squad, and I think overall he has done well this season. No player.
All right, tying it in together. That's JJ Kocha on Alex Iwobi. Of course, a player who the caller who made a contribution tied in Iwobi, liking Iwobi to Iheanacho, and has Kocha's explanation on youth.
Wilfred Ndidi is a Nigerian player.
Yeah.
God will bless you. Now, there's something the average Nigerian should abuse from their mind, remove from their mind. Jiggy, it's disabuse. Sorry, from their mind. It's just like with the year. There's something we always say on radio. The president cannot give you complimentary card to come and work on radio. If you not get the talent, if the president give you complimentary card, worst case you will be cleaner for you. This place not. If you're on the mic, first of all, no say you good. There will not be pride. So it's the same thing with football. We've seen African players. Wilfred Ndidi is a very good case in point. Yeah. Nolito is a Spaniard from almost the same region with Pep Guardiola. It's not playing.
Yes.
Jesus Navas, another Spaniard from almost the same region with Pep Guardiola. It's not playing. As a matter of fact, Jesus Navas' father is a friend to Pep Guardiola, personal friend. It's not playing. So others EUT or not EUT, you're not sabi. One, there is a tinge of laziness in Kelechi's game. It happened to Kanu Akwa. Kanu Akwa is unarguably one of the best talents out of Africa. At a time, Wenger needed speed in his team. He was putting Kanu Akwa on the side. Because you can't be playing Kanu Akwa and playing Dennis Beckham and then you short on speed. You understand? But nobody can argue about the time. So good he went to dead post mode, they won the FA Cup. You understand?
Yes,
so
we could go on and on and on. Of course, you know, when we're talking football, we could go, it's in the blood. What can I say? But at this point in time, we need to hook you up with this one. Yes, the sports page is already. Let's deliver it to you. Even though tweets still coming in on the Facebook fan page. Yes, indeed. AJ Moses saying, I understand Didier's excuse as regarding Benzema is a swift and brave excuse to excuse Benzema. Mbappe is better. And Santos saying, good morning, guys. I beg, is Monaco crazy? Why did they reject the money? But wait, did Liverpool even give them that amount? Well, that's the thing. Sorry, a snapshot of the tweets coming in. Keep it coming because the conversation continues on Twitter and, of course, the Facebook fan page. But right about now, let's hook you up with the sports pages.
Freaky Fabulous Friday, the Champions Sports 88.9.